In this lesson, I'll tell you about converting a 3D object to a surface and vice versa. I'll also tell you about converting a complex surface shape into solid by using thicken command. So let's start with the solid geometry, and we'll convert these three solid geometries into surface. So right now the first two geometries are made with normal 3D primitives, and the third object is a mesh, and you'll learn about mesh later on in this course. So in order to convert this solid into a surface, you need to select convert to surface from this solid editing panel. Now let's select this convert to surface and click on this solid and press enter. Now let's hover our cursor over this object, and now you'll notice that we have a surface here instead of a solid. In a similar way, you can convert this solid object into a surface by using the same tool. So here we have this, let's click on it and press enter, and the object is now converted. So in both of these cases, the object is a completely watertight 3D solid, and that's the minimum condition required for converting an object into a surface. In a similar way, if you want to convert this mesh object, which is a complex 3D shape, then you can also convert it into a surface by using the same tool. So let's select this convert to surface, click on the object and press enter, and now here we have a surface. You can also convert them back to 3D solids, or you can also convert a watertight 3D surface into a 3D solid. So for converting that, go to the solid editing panel and select this convert to solid, and once again click on this object and press enter, and when you hover your cursor, you'll notice that we have a 3D solid here instead of a surface. You can repeat the process for this spherical surface and also for this surface object. Now let's take example of a complex surface by using spline. So I'll go to this top view and let's select this spline, and let's make a spline of random geometry. Now I'll extrude this spline in order to convert it into a surface. For that, let's select extrude, click on this spline and press enter, and now let's extrude it towards upper direction. Now the object is completely a surface, and when you hover your cursor, you'll notice that here we have this surface on the tooltip. In order to convert this into a 3D solid, you can use thicken command. So let's go to this solid editing, and from here select this thicken and click on this object and press enter. Now you need to specify the thickness value for this object. So let's say that we want to add a thickness of 0.2 units and press enter. And here we have an object which is now a 3D solid instead of a surface. In this way, you can also convert this object, which was initially a solid, we converted it into a surface, and right now it's a surface. So you can convert this object into a hollow solid. So initially, when the sphere was made with a 3D solid, it was completely solid and filled from inside. But right now, since this object is a hollow surface, we can convert it into a 3D solid in such a way that it acts as a shell. For that, let's go to this thicken command again, select this sphere, press enter, and enter a thickness value of 0.2 again and press enter again. Now you can see that we have a 3D solid here, but this time the 3D solid is converted like a shell, and it has completely hollow shape from inside. So in this way, you can create some of the complex geometries which cannot be made easily with the help of 3D solid tools, and you can create those objects with the surface and then later on convert it back to the solid using thicken command. So this was all about converting an object to solid to surface and making complex shapes with the help of thicken tool. In the next section, we'll learn about visualizing our solids with the help of coordinates and other tools.